Hello, my darlings. This is Jane B. Lee, and I'm here to actually peddle my book, the Red Bitch's Revenge. Really thick book, 520 pages, two novels long. Uh, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in a bit, but really it is just so beautiful out here now. The forest still looks like it's burned, but it's really got little tiny buds on the trees. And in a couple of weeks, it'll be full greenage and everything. This is where I like to write. If it's not snowing or raining, I like to write up here. It's just to enjoy the birds and the solitude and watch the squirrels run around and the groundhogs and then the deer that run back and forth all the time playing with each other. Yes, it's beautiful. I feel like I'm in the Garden of Eden, and I'm Eve, and God has yet to build Adam. So Eve's got the whole Garden of Eden to herself. So that's kind of what's going on here right now. What I wanted to do today was, first of all, I'm going to read you some blurbs from my book, and I should have had them ready, and then go into what's important about these blurbs in your writing, what you need to be thinking about in your writing. Okay, the first one is identity. I'm going to use identity first. That's a short novel. Identity is not very long. It's 100 and 206 pages or so. So it's a pretty short story. And it's got a real short blurb too. And the blurb goes, follow Lisa as she makes the change from male to female. Her travels to various countries, her failures and successes as a business owner. She travels to Hawaii and falls in love with Dana. But is Dana male or female? Not telling. So you can see there that I talk about travels to various countries. That's important. Now we're going to read the blurb from Red Bitch's Revenge. And again, it's fairly short. Dana, a seemingly innocent lesbian teen, having witnessed the brutal murder of her mother, descends into the dark underworld of drug lords and murderers, relying only on her martial arts skills for revenge. Dana is quickly given the nickname Red Bitch by the drug lords she chases. Dana assembles a small crew of confident, successful, dangerous women and goes after the killers. Yet by day, her life revolves around her father's art gallery, her child, and her extended family. Can she live in both worlds? And the bigger question is, can she survive the depraved underworld? So that is about the blurb about the two books. I want to bring that up for a reason. His travels. In Red Bitch's Revenge, she travels from New Orleans to Charleston to Miami. She's traveling all over the southeast United States in that novel. In Identity, she's traveling all over the world, mostly to Asia, so she's got a lot of Asia there. In the new book, Angel the Assassin, she's traveling everywhere. Angel the Assassin. She's traveling all over the world. She's in London, she's in Bruges, she's in Paris, she's in Nice, she's in Venice, she's in Amsterdam, she's in Thailand, she's in Bangkok, she's in Phuket, she's in Canada, she's in Mexico, she's everywhere. So here's the point. When you're writing and you're using a lot of traveling, first get a map. Make sure you've got your distances and your timing right. That comes from the map. And sometimes if we haven't been to that place in a number of years, distances and timing is something that we need to really understand. The next one is descriptions of the places that you've been. You better have been there so that you can describe them accurately. And so you can bring the place to life, the place that you're at. You can breathe that to life, breathe air into it for your readers. One of the things that that I find that people come to me and say, other writers come to me and say, well, we read books and there's nothing about smells in any of the books. And it's important. It's one of the five senses. So you need to think about, I put smell in my book, I put it in my poetry too, but there's always smells are an important part of the description of a surrounding. Smell good, smell bad, smell like flowers, whatever. That's up to you in your writing, but think about doing that when you're doing that. Okay, I am going to, since I'm Eve here, and in the Garden of Eden, and there's nobody else around except the squirrels, the birds, the deer. The groundhogs are all out now, so they're out too. So I'm going to describe something about time, and it's called For a Moment and Forever. She paused, she brushed my cheek, she dried my tears, she brightened my life, and she left. Forever with her is brief, and each day without her an eternity. I pause, I brush my cheek, I dry my tears, she had brightened my life, and she left. So that's thinking about time. I'm going to bring that up in the context of being locked up the way we are, that the people that we're with, we need to make sure that we're taking care of them and they're taking care of us, and we are being civil and nice and supportive, because it's difficult for all of us. Otherwise you end up like this. This is Slowly Broken, another one of my poems. And this one goes this way, Slowly Broken. A kiss, a hug, some nightly bliss. Have you rehearsed it all for this? Stealing one tear at a time as you slowly turned me into mine. Each piece pried from its place. As a day here, a year there, I just misreplaced. Slowly broken. In the dark now, I'm contemplating your soul, your mind, your reason for waiting. Jazz and soul and then blues I play, sipping tear-laced wine as the night slips away. First under, then over the edge of my wine glass. The sun has risen, returned at last. Rising from my somber chair, breathing deep the morning air. Your bonds on me have faded one by one. Back to me, now I've come. You and me, no, never mind. We now know that you were not kind. Moving boxes and emptying drawers, I come upon a ring of yours. And for a second, a little sting, remembering so many little things, slowly broken. I put it back in its place. It's true. Your past you cannot replace. So that's Slowly Broken. We don't want to be that way. We want to cherish the ones who are with us, and we want to enjoy life with them. Okay, again, Red Bitch's Revenge, the book. And again, Jane's Adventures in Storyland. Please dial into my website. I know it's long, but it's easy to remember. And on my website, you'll find several things. You'll find my poems and my short stories. Also my books, www.janesadventuresinstoryland.com. And right now, while we're in incarceration time here, I am offering my books at a 20% discount plus free shipping and signed by the author, of course, and dedicated to whoever you wish. More than happy to send them to you. They will go out the same day or the next day. And just wanted to say that. Love you all. You'll all have a wonderful and safe day. Be kind to each other. keep your distance.